And today we're going to be reviewing a 2004 Nissan Sentra SCR. What's going on, guys? Today we're doing another nighttime review. We kind of did a little filming in the daylight and we were like, hey, let's go get some lunch. So now it's nighttime. So today we are in a 2004 Nissan Sentra Ser-Spec V. Now for these cars came out in 2000 when Nissan remodeled the Sentra, and the base model that you got was a 1.8 4-cylinder, and it produced 130 horsepower, 128 foot-pounds of torque. Nissan also had the 2.0 Sentra, which produced 145 horsepower and I believe 140 something foot-pounds of torque. But this is the Nissan Sentra Ser-Spec V with the 2.5 inline 4-cylinder as well. And it's kind of the Nissan Sentra of 2000 to 2006. It's kind of the best you can get between the 2004 and 2005 model, when Nissan put the 2.5 initially supposed to be in the Ultima for the research that I did reading up on this, and they put it into the Sentra, which is actually pretty cool. And this car makes 175 horsepower at 6,000 RPMs and 180 foot-pounds of torque. So coming from a rear-wheel drive car, as you guys know, I have the Mustang, and fun to drive, yes, love it, but this is a front-wheel drive car, and I gotta say, I haven't really driven that many front-wheel drive cars, and it's fun. It's fun, guys. These cars come standard with either the 4, I think also a 5 and a 6-speed automatic for the variants of the different model years. As the couple years went on, they redesigned a little bit. This is a 6-speed manual. So I have a 5-speed and I'm in 4th gear, and it pulls pretty good for what it is, not gonna lie. And so the owner of the car is my buddy Trey, and he's owned the car for about a year now, and he bought the car pretty cheap, and he's slowly fixing it up as time goes on. He just got Motegi wheels, which actually stand out very nice with this car. They are kind of like they're a black wheel with red accents, and this car is originally black, but the paint's peeling. So I mean, with a car 10 years older, over 10 years old, you're gonna get that. And he's, like I said, he's about to order a VIS carbon fiber hood, and I had actually one of those on my Mustang, the Terminator hood, and I loved it. Great company. So he's going to do that. He's going to do some engine work as well to it, and some cosmetics, because the guy that had it before him didn't really take care of it, so he's going to take care of the car, of course. So I don't know how that lighting is. There's 2 lights, so we're just kind of doing this as the way we did the 3-valve. I gotta say, I do like nighttime reviews kind of better. It just feels awesome. It feels like I'm on Paul Walker in the Nissan Skyline, just the R34 just cruising. But so initially, when Nissan did the Sentra, America had the Spec V, and they kind of wanted it to be like that because they kind of wanted the Nissan over here to have kind of like a cool branded name. But the Japanese were like, hey, no, we're the ones that made the Skyline. So they kind of went with this whole thing with the Nissan, that they wanted to kind of make this car kind of resemble the Skyline a little bit. The front bumper definitely got the R34 look, and the taillights, from what I was looking and from what I've read, they actually added the taillights as well to resemble the Skyline, because the Skyline is such an iconic car, whether if you're a Paul Walker fan, the Fast and the Furious fan, which I'm both, or if you're just talking about cars in general, you gotta love the Skyline, the GTR. My favorite, of course, is the R34, and this kind of resembles it, and I think that's really cool. With the spoiler, the taillights, the front bumper, it's pretty badass. No, it's not a Skyline, but you have the kind of the looks, so it really makes the car stand out from any other car, especially in this generation that it was the early 2000s. The early 2000s, you know, imports were trying different things, V8s were trying different things, and one thing that V8s are now doing, they're heavily into, is the high revving. Like this car is very high revving for what it is. I mean, the car is light as hell, it's 2,500 pounds, and you have a 2.5. Imagine if you were to have a boosted application on this car. Coming from the high revving motor, so the V8s are now more, you have the flat plank crank from the GT350, you have the Coyote motors like mine, which are more or less high revving 8,000. This car, what I like about it is the power band. So you have your torque you're hitting your torque at 4,000 RPMs, and then your curve continues to rise at the horsepower range near 6,000. So you have a lot of power to play with.
That sounded sweet.
Yeah, I have like this, I'm shifting, if you guys see in the beginning of the video, this cool ass revolver, like little pistol shifter, and this is the first time ever driving one of the Nissan. I really like it, guys. It's a fun car. Here, I really like the interior. So Nissan, from, if you look at the other generation Sentra before this, it was complete crap compared to what this is. For a 2004, the interior is really nice. I mean, coming from a Mustang, our interiors, especially the new edges, the interiors are not that great. It's, you know, cheap plastic. The seats aren't comfortable after long rides, unless you have the Cobra seats, because that's where they put all the money into, and then the Mach 1 seats. But in the steering wheel, I mean, the steering wheel, like I said, when I'm referring to my friend that had the Sentra, this is the Sentra I'm talking about. I like the way the grip is on the steering wheel. It gives you kind of that more comfort race feeling if you're cruising and stuff. The seats are very comfortable. The plastics in this are very hard, but they're not cheap hard plastics that you would think for, you know, being a 2005. If you were to compare it to a newer car, yes, you would look down on this, but again, guys, this is 2004, and it just, the seats really hold you. They feel like, you know, like if you were to buy the special edition like a Cobra, they feel like they would be the upgraded from, you know, the crappy GT seats or the premium leather seats that you get. You're not going anywhere. You really don't slide anywhere, especially this car is front wheel drive, so I know a lot of people use the front wheel cars to drift and everything, but I mean, of course you guys will put aftermarket seats in this if you're going all out, but for stock seats, this is really good. And the car is just, the suspension, the car is lowered on lowering springs. That's the only suspension mod done, and the spring rate and everything, it actually flows perfect. I would have thought it was stock, because it's not so low where you scrape everywhere, but it's low that you can tell if you're the average car person, I guess. The exhaust on this car, I don't know the exhaust. I'm guessing it would probably be maybe if you were DC Auto Sports or something like that, or maybe an eBay exhaust. The exhaust was already on the car. The exhaust sounds pretty good for what it is. Honestly, it's kind of droney at lower RPMs, but you're not screaming across from the other seat to the passenger next to you. This car has aftermarket headers. The headers were already on the car when he got them, so we don't know the brand name of the headers, but we know that the engine has had a little work done to it, so it could be pushing more than stock, being 180, 175 horsepower. This car currently has 117,000 miles on it, so that's nothing, guys. You know, Nissans can go for a long time, just like Hondas and Toyotas. The imports have usually, you know, been the go-to car for, you know, back in the 90s, early 2000s, they were the go-to car for, you know, either you wanted a practical and reliable car, or just a car to work on and put out some power. Being a light car, and if this car was supercharged, like I said, this car would be badass. So the future mods, he wants to add a colder intake, and he wants to do a little engine work, and I think probably upgrade the transmission a little bit too, just to go in and redo everything. But definitely the cosmetics, the car needs to be repainted, of course. Like I said, 10 years old, but the car's coming a long way. The wheels are set up great on this car, and the car stands out with that. So he's next going to go fix the lowering springs, add better springs from the kind of drop that he wants. I don't think he's going to do anything to the exhaust right now, but this car is going to be looking right once the hood especially on, and the wing and the body kit that he wants. It's not ricey or anything, if you guys are thinking that. It's actually really good. So the body kit that he's going to buy it from is Octane Motorsports, and I know they sell really good stuff. I know that I've looked at some Mustang parts on their website before, so I know they don't sell like the too ricey crap or whatever, but pretty much, guys, this is the first import on the channel, and I gotta say, it's been fun driving it.
The camera's a little shaky. One of the suction mounts actually broke, so I've got to order a new suction mount. I'm probably going to spend a little more money on one. So this is the first. I went to Amazon and got the one that they recommended rather than the one that I wanted, because they had a good deal on it. So I was like, oh, well, Amazon can't be too bad. I've gotten stuff from there before and nothing ever happened. And I called Amazon earlier and they wanted to just like warranty it, but I'm just going to go with the better version, spend like the extra $20 to get the one I wanted. We're having a problem for it sticking to the window, and then it just kind of like crapped itself. So never thought a Nissan Sentra would actually be this fun to drive. I always kind of view them as like the Honda Civic of Nissan. Like, everybody has one. 'Cause everybody in my general area, like if you were to go outside of kind of like my general area where I live, you would see different cars. Like last night I saw a Lamborghini, a very nice Aventador, and you rarely see like supercars like that unless you go to Cars and Coffee and stuff like the meets around here. Of course, you usually see Mustangs. Mustangs are everywhere. If you watch some of the other videos that I've done, literally like every car around here is a Mustang. You have, of course, your tuner kids, the riced out, cars, and you have the very nice, clean Hondas and everything too. And you have your Camaros and all that. But every Sentra I ever see is either just, never modded. I didn't know much about the Ser-Spec Vs. I didn't even know that they had one. It shows you a little how much I really knew about the Nissans. And I gotta say, as a company, they're great. I wish that they would make more cars like the, I know that they make the GTRs, but I wish they would make more cars like the 240s and stuff, because they're great platform cars. This is a great platform car to build on. It's fun to drive. It drives great, and you could have so much fun building this car, especially if you were to drift it, or just you want something to have with a great number, little horsepower, and you just want to go. It's a great car to build on. So I'm going to take the camera off the window, and then we're going to do some pulls and exhaust clip. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Again, this is my third review, so I hope they're getting better. This is the first import on the car. The first. Now I gotta reset it. I'm just gonna start over. All right, guys. So this review is done. I'm done with this one. So this is the first import on the car. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Second nighttime review. Like I said, I like these nighttime reviews. I feel that they're a lot cooler, especially like driving at night, cruising. And I hope you enjoyed this car. That's it. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the Ser-Spec. God, fuck, I keep getting that wrong. Like, I don't know why I can't say Ser-Spec. Like, I'm thinking of the Spec V, that's it. I'm not thinking of the SER. Like, SER is not in my mind whatsoever. But I hope you enjoyed the Ser-Spec V, the review on this. I'll get you more videos if you guys want of the car being updated with the new look it's going and everything. And we'll do another review once it's done, because I promise you guys, this car is gonna be badass. It's coming a long way. So I will see you guys next time in the next video. Have a good one. Let me do that again. Oh, fuck, it's record. All right, guys. So this review is done. I'm done with this one. So this is the first import on the car. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Second nighttime review. Like I said, I like these nighttime reviews. I feel that they're a lot cooler, especially like driving at night, cruising. And I hope you enjoyed this car,
That's it.
I hope you enjoy the SER spec. God, fuck, I keep getting that wrong. Like, I don't know why I can't say SER spec. Like, I'm thinking of the Spec V, that's it. I'm not thinking of the SER. Like, SER is not in my mind whatsoever. But I hope you enjoyed the SER Spec V, the review on this. I'll get you more videos if you guys want, of the car being updated with the new look it's going and everything. And we'll do another review once it's done, because I promise you guys, this car is gonna be badass. It's coming a long way. So I will see you guys next time in the next video. Have a good one.